Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of Science Live. Hey, good morning. Is that Samira? I think so, right? Good morning. Hello. Oh, I gotta put your attendance word in, guys. Good morning. Look what I got. Hey, guys. My computer. Good morning. I am trying to. Hey guys, okay. It's 101. Let me give you guys a comment. Hey Zeno. Hey guys. Hey Mickey. There's only 8 of you guys in here. I have an issue with one thing. We're gonna get started though. I have something I want to show you. Hey Darian. Hey Naya. Thank you again for the lovely message you sent me Monday. My God, was that sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right. There's only 9 of you guys in here. I thought there would be more people by the time I turned around. So, all right. Well, I have a special delivery that came in. I got a text message from Mr. Kennedy. And Mr. Kennedy said, hey, good morning, Miss Green. He said, I came by your place, but I couldn't get through, and Dr. Armstrong has something for you. So, we're going to open it together. Alrighty. Pretty ribbon. Charles Hart Middle School. It's got a really cute paper. I love my DCPS teacher. Dr. Armstrong had... Can y'all hear me? Dr. Armstrong had posted that image earlier, I think Monday. So the first few things we have are some chocolates, some peanut butter cups, milk chocolate, good, you guys can hear me. And then under that is a very pretty picture of the staff on the first day of the 2019-2020 school year. That's cute. Ooh, something else. I got some chips. I got a beverage. Nice. And some fruit snacks, some gum. I'm going to tell y'all, when I was in college, I always chewed gum. I felt like it really helped me stay focused when my professors were lecturing. Oh my gosh, what a lovely, I'm going to tell you something. I've never experienced anything like this. This is so sweet. So, oh, and the cutest shirts. This is by far my favorite that I've received this year. Coach, educate, inspire, mentor. Jet Soar. Super, super, super cute. Super cute. Alrighty. Hey, Ramonte. So, without further ado, and again, let me just say, this was super, super sweet. It truly made my day. I could not tell you how I felt when I walked outside and I saw Coach Kennedy or Dean Kennedy stepping outside his truck to deliver this. So, you know, we're taken care of so we can take care of you guys. So I just want everyone to know that administration at Charles Hart Middle School is incredible. Incredible, incredible, incredible. Thank you so much. Okay. So, and I hope that you guys, I know some of you have been in receipt of some like Uber Eats and some Cash App awards. So hopefully things like that, like these kind of deliveries have, you know, brighten up your day. Really brighten up your day, make you feel good. This has really made my heart, it kindled my heart. Kindled. 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 And not the Kindle like that you read from, kindled. All right, so if you are with me, we are going to be continuing with the STEM Scopes Math Connections. Hi, Amaje. I'm sorry, my sweetheart. We're going to be continuing with the STEM Scopes Math Connections, and we're actually going to go over the page that you guys had for homework. So that would be this page here. All right, and the title of this page is Predicting Weather. This is STEM Scopes Math Connections, and we're going to go over the homework. So the first thing I want you guys to do is to go to my Instagram feed, and you will see on my feed, you can see all my laundry drying in the background. You will see on my, oopsie daisy, where are we? Here we go. You'll see on my feed these two images of the United States. One has the states spelled out with their actual names, and then the others are in number codes, random number codes. So, go to my Instagram page for your Do Now and view those maps. I'm going to leave this up. We're going to look at these 6 states: Louisiana, Texas, Iowa, California, Florida, and Tennessee. And I need you guys to match the number codes to the states. So those are from here, the states from here. So here we have the map from the packet. Let's go ahead and warm up. Again, if you guys go to my Instagram feed and look at the Do Now, you'll see these two images here. You have the states spelled out with their names, also some number codes, some random number codes. And let's see, the time is 1:10. So I'll give you guys, let's say 3 minutes to do that. And somebody wants to come and join, which we'll do in a moment. And we are on this page. And here are the states we're going to look at. We're going to look at the temperatures. Let me give you guys until 1:15. 11, 12, it's 1:14. I can't see through the phone. So we're not on Teams today, just speak only because we're going to do a lot of hands-on, not hands-on, but writing with the math. And it's just very, very cumbersome. And the kids wouldn't be able to see what they need to see up close. Thank you for asking. I'll clarify that. Make sure I clarify that moving forward. But the assignments are always going to be available for submission on Teams as well as IG. So we'll always be live on IG. We'll go live on Teams when the lesson lends itself to that, when the materials lend themselves to that. And we'll always be able to submit either on Teams or IG. So the week 6 packets were available at Baloo and Charles Hart. There's also a link in my bio that will take you to the packet. Yep, so both Hart and Baloo had... My Wi-Fi's bad? Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. So let me see. What if I turn off my Wi-Fi and just use my data? Kina, so happy to see you. And yes, guys, stay focused. All right, guys, so it is 1:14. And if there's anyone who wants to go live with me, please do. We'll go ahead and move on. We were locating Louisiana, Texas, Iowa, California, Florida, and Tennessee. And our warm-up for this activity on our Predicting Weather page. All right, so here we go. How about Louisiana? Louisiana is there. Can somebody give me the number? I'm going to zoom in on it, try to get it. So Louisiana, so we know where we're talking about. What areas? So Louisiana is there. Focus. Let's focus what we're doing. Awesome, Jayon. I love it. I'll write Jayon's name down. So, 18, Louisiana. Next one, Texas. There's Texas. There's Texas. Where is Texas on the map? What number? Excellent, Jayon. Fantastic. Nova go crazy. 43 is Texas. This is your do now. So you should be working along. Following along. Make sure you're recording your answers so you can turn them in. Next one, Iowa. All right, there's Iowa. There's Iowa. And what number is it on the map? 15. Excellent job, Nova Go Crazy. Look, I'm checking your name off. Got Jayon, Nova Go Crazy. Fantastic. Iowa is 15. Next one, California. Super easy. Boom. There's California. What number is it on the map? 5. Fantastic. I love it. Paying attention. Simple. Excellent. Jayon, fantastic. All right. Florida. There goes Florida. What number is it on the map? And again, this is on the IG feed, so you can go back to it to do your do now. So now Florida. I love it. Lay backup page. The first ones to chime in, write your names down for your term 4 grades. Okay. Last but not least, Tennessee. I've been to Memphis, Tennessee. Can we focus? Right? It's a southern state. There's Tennessee. And what number is Tennessee on the map? Somebody tell me what number. Okay. So Tennessee is here. Awesome. Very close. 17 is Kentucky. Tennessee is 42. Very nice. There's Kentucky. Awesome. So we have located Louisiana, Texas, Iowa, California, Florida, and Tennessee. Okay. So that was our do now. Okay. So moving on, let's go ahead and get right into it. And here we go. Air masses, so predicting weather. Pay attention, guys. Air masses, which develop characteristic temperatures, warm or cold, so warm or cold temperatures, pressures, high or low, so high or low pressures, and moisture content, humid or dry, like a humid or dry day, move across the land while retaining their basic characteristics. They are labeled on weather maps by their relative pressures, high or low. High pressure air masses contain wind that flow outward from the center in a clockwise direction. That's this way. Clockwise is always this way, where the clock goes. Low pressure air masses contain winds that flow counterclockwise toward the center, where they lift away from Earth's surface. And counterclockwise would be this way. And Ramonte had talked to us about the hot air and the cold air in a hurricane. So just kind of going back to our previous focus, think about that. You got winds going clockwise, those warm winds, and then high pressure going one way, and then low pressure going another way, going counterclockwise. That's recipe for the perfect storm. I'm sorry that I'm lagging. I'm doing the best I can. Just do the best we can. Alrighty. So we're going to use the temperatures recorded on the map. The temperatures recorded on the map are described in units of degrees Celsius. We're going to convert temperatures to degrees Fahrenheit by using the following formula. And the formula is degrees Fahrenheit equals 9/5 times degrees Celsius plus 32. So 9/5 of degrees Celsius plus 32. 9/5 degrees Celsius plus 32. That's how we're going to get degrees Fahrenheit. Now, I've already gone in here and I've filled in the first column. So New Orleans, Louisiana, the temperature is 15.5 degrees Celsius. Oh, before we get into that, even though this is not, the current focus, I just wanted to pull this up quickly. If you guys do a quick Google search of Celsius versus Fahrenheit. I did put for kids just because it's a little more simpler to understand. Do a quick Google search if you want to elaborate on that. And we can get into that too if we have a little bit more time. But I want to get through the math. And I'm going to have to remove anyone who's being disruptive to the learning environment. Unfortunately, let's not have to do that. So, Louisiana. New Orleans, Louisiana, here it is on the map, and the temperature is 15.5 degrees Celsius. All right? El Paso, Texas. Here it is on the map, and that is the same. It has the same line, 15.5, and as you can see, there we go, El Paso, Texas. South City, Iowa. Here it is. That's going to be at -1. Okay. -1 degrees Celsius. San Diego, California, 21 degrees Celsius. Not to be confused with this 15.5. There's San Diego, marked clearly. Miami, Florida, 21 degrees Celsius. No mistake about that. Finally, Memphis, Tennessee, 10 degrees Celsius. All right, so let's get into working out the problems. Pay attention. I'm taking all of this into consideration. Thank you, Samira, for being serious. All right, so, and guys, make sure you're screenshotting throughout these lessons. So, degrees Celsius, degrees Fahrenheit. Represented by C and F. Predicting weather. So here in the map, we are given the temperatures ahead of time. So we can simply plug in the values for degrees Celsius and obtain the values of F. And here is the formula that you're given. Go ahead and screenshot it. There's my little snacks. Okay, so degrees Fahrenheit, which we're solving for, equals 9/5 degrees Celsius plus 32. And we're going to use PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Of course. All right, so let's get into it. Is somebody going to get their calculator up so they can help me out? Let me get my pen. And here we go. So we're now going to fill in this column here, the process. The process is the math that we are performing to find the answer. So degrees Fahrenheit in this case equals 9/5 times 15.5 plus 32. I went ahead and I plugged in the first value. So can somebody tell me what I'm going to get when I divide 9 by 5? I don't like what's happening in here. Who's going to tell me? Zanel, honey, if there's one more outburst here, I'm going to have to remove you from the learning environment. So 9/5, and that's not going to be okay. Who's going to tell me what 9 divided by 5 is? Thank you, my love. So degrees Fahrenheit equals 1.8 times 15.5 plus 32. Now, we're going to multiply. I'm going to go ahead and get my calculator out, my handy dandy calculator out. So I'm going to multiply 1.8 times 15.5. Okay, what is playing? Oh. 1.8 times 15, 15.5 equals, what does that equal? So we said multiplication. That equals 27.9. Okay, so degrees Fahrenheit equals 27.9 plus 32. Can somebody please tell me what? Those of you who are not being productive in here will be removed. And I will be talking to your parents. Trust and believe. Okay, so 27.9 plus 32. 27.9 plus 32. Ooh, Lord. $27.9 plus 32 is going to give us 59.9. So degrees Fahrenheit equals 59.9. That is the answer for the first one, and you will put that there. Next one. we are going to find the same value because we have the same value for degrees Celsius. So when you're working out the process for number 2, El Paso, Texas, you can work it out just like this. 9 divided by 5 will give us 1.8. Multiply that by 15.5 from the temperature. That's going to give us 27.9. That plus 32 is going to give us 59.9 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's the answer also for number 2. All right, now let's get serious, please. The next hint of nonsense I get, and I'm going to have to kick you out. Okay, so now for number 3, the capital of Louisiana. Who's going to tell me from before, what does 9/5 equal? So degrees Fahrenheit equals something times -1 plus 32. From before, who can tell me what 9/5 equals? And I got the -1 from the temperature in degrees Celsius here that was given to us. What's going to go here? 9 divided by 5. So for those of us who are paying attention, 9 divided by 5 was going to give us 1.8. So 1.8 times -1 plus 32. So we use what we know about mathematics. Anything times 1 is going to be what? Itself, right? So what am I going to get when I multiply 1.8 times -1? 1.8 times -1 is going to give me what? 1.8 times -1. So 1.8 times 1 is 1.8. I know it's negative because a positive multiplied by negative is going to be negative. So negative 1.8. So when I add or when I subtract 1.8 from 32, or when I add positive 32 and negative 38, that doesn't really make sense, but we're going to subtract 1.8 from 32. And that's going to give us, I think I saw somebody with that answer. That's going to give us 30.2. Okay, so that is the answer for the temperature for number 3. Number 4 and also number 5, we're going to plug in 21 degrees Celsius. So that was done here. Again, this is coming from what we know based on the information given in the map. So who can tell me, again, we went over it, 9/5. What is 9/5 going to, what is 9/5 going to be? 9 divided by 5. That's going to go right here. Hey, Rihanna. Awesome. Love it. So 9/5 or 9 divided by 5, we already know that is 1/8 or 1/8. So we're going to, oops, Lord Jesus, it's 1.8. 1.8, my bad. 1.8. So let's go ahead and do the math. Degrees Fahrenheit. Oops. 1.8 times 21 plus 32. 1.8 times 21. That's going to give us, does anybody have a calculator? 37.8. Plus 32. Who's going to tell me what 37.8? Oops. I've got my, just to make sure we stay on track. Who's going to tell me what 37.8 plus 32 is? 37.8 plus 32. So degrees Fahrenheit equals, yep, 69.8. So that's going to be the temperature in Fahrenheit for San Diego, California, as well as Miami, Florida. Okay, last but not least, Memphis, Tennessee. Alrighty, so we already know that 9/5 is going to give us 1.8. We're going to times, oops. So we know that degrees, it's going to be 1.8 times, we're going to plug in the number 10. 10 plus 32 degrees Fahrenheit equals, of course, we have another way of knowing because we move that decimal point over one space because we have 1 0, right? So what is this going to be? 18. Oops. Did I make a mistake here? Hold on, Lord. Oops. You guys paying attention? Are you guys with me? For the last one? Thank you. Okay, so with 5 minutes left, we have filled in this entire sheet predicting weather. Now, let's move on to the next page. Now, the next page is where your exit ticket and your homework is coming from. So pay attention, and we'll also get to this together. Don't you guys worry. So the next focus is water on Earth. We're going to use the information that we gather from, solving all of these prompts to fill out this table here. And we're going to use this example. So when we come back next time, we're going to talk about salinity, and we're also going to make sure we keep the notion of density in our mind. Okay? So we'll talk about X being represented or equaling 10 parts per thousand. We're talking about everything in terms of parts per thousand for the next focus. And we're talking about salinity, the amount of salinity. So now for your exit ticket, moving into the next focus, as well as your homework for today, I need you to define salinity in your own words. This can be done on IG or in Teams. That is posted on my feed. Looks just like that. And then your homework is this is to prepare for next time, is to get into number 10. So you're going to define density in your own words and explain how the density of a substance might change if the temperature changes. All right. So exit ticket as it relates to the next task. And we talked about this, guys, and homework as it relates to the next task. All right. Are there any questions about what we have done today? We have filled in this entire page. Are there any questions? Your work should look like these examples. No questions? All right. It's 1:43. If you're just joining me, you missed the intro. Coach Kendi came courtesy of Charles Hart Middle School and dropped off these amazing goodies, some chocolates. Got a few chocolates. And by far my most favorite, I just love, it's something about the green, black, and yellow and the white. Like, I just love it. Make sure you guys do your exit ticket and your homework. Make sure you have, I'm sorry, guys. Thank you guys for holding each other down. And I want you guys to be honest. If if you feel as though there's been some distractions, let me know. Let me know, please. Because I like when you hold each other down. I don't like when you guys are in here distracting each other. So the exit ticket, guys, in preparation for next time, is to define salinity in your own words. And that's warming us up to what we'll do next time. Okay, little preview. And then your homework is also to warm us up for next time. And that is here. And these are both posted on the IG page and can be submitted on Teams or IG. So excuse that uppercase Z, that's a typo. Define density in your own words. 2, explain how the density of a substance might change if the temperature changes. All right, my loves, very nice job. Without further ado, it's 1:45. I'm going to sign off. I hope everybody has a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful afternoon. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay inside, stay home, DC. And I will see you guys Friday at 4. So Friday at 4, let's make that a 2-part live. Let's do Friday at 4, like grocery shopping at 4. And I guess maybe at 1-ish, I think you guys like earlier, we'll get through this one so we can stay on task. And there's a few more activities for the week 6 packet. So we'll have to make sure that we connect for that as well. Mwah, I love you. Peace.